Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi barakatuh. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to be able to come before you, the students of the Sanctuary Academy of Universal Enlightenment and the Meridian of Tariqa al-Mahdiya Sufi Order of North America. In these institutions, one stemming out of the other, were founded by me to give you and I a place to learn the esoteric sciences that are really the birthright of us from our foreparents. There's so much in the world today to learn and to know, to evolve us to our highest spiritual selves. Many of us today are trapped in dogmatic ideas. We are trapped in the belief that we can never be more than servants of others, than someone who works a 9 to 5, and we never experience that spiritual bliss that it is that we seek within ourselves. So upon the establishment of the Sanctuary Academy of Universal Enlightenment, I want to offer you the opportunity to delve deeper within yourself, to find the true self, to find that aspect of you that is yearning to breathe free. So today's class will be on the Alif, which is the Huruuf, the letters of the Arabic alphabet. I want to share that with you so you would have the correct pronunciation, so that you can learn to read the Quran for yourself in all Arabic literature. When I say the Quran, which is the beautiful spiritual holy book of Islam, but not just of Islam, it is a book that is for all human beings. And it truly cannot be understood through translation. There are some translations that are very good, very well done, but there's nothing like reading it for yourself and understanding it for yourself. The moment you learn to read the first word, Bismillah, the moment you learn to write the first word of Quran, when you put that line and you have Bismillah, you're going to feel so good within yourself. You're going to be so happy with yourself. Let me move it over some, because I don't think you can see that clearly on the board here. When you write it for yourself, Bismillah, Allah, Bismillah. When you learn to do this for yourself and you learn to breathe the language for yourself, the joy, my dear Meridian, the joy is beyond comparison. So let us begin. The chart that you have on the page here on Facebook I posted a chart on the Tariqa page that lists the Alif Ba. So I want you to read from right to left, beginning with letter Alif. So Alif is the first letter. It is a straight line up and down. Alif. Now, as you learn the letters, you must understand that there are multiple meanings to these letters. Many of the Suqah, the Shaykhs of Islam, of Tasawwuf, have taught us that the letters have meanings between 12,000 and 24,000 oceans of meanings. Oceans of meanings. So today, you're going to learn to pronounce them. And then as time goes, as you remain a student of Tariqa, you will grow into the understanding of the letters, the power of the letters, and the healing of the letters. So we begin with Alif, the first letter. Ba. Ba. Alif. Ba. Ta. Ta. Tha. Tha. Alif. Ba. Ta. Tha. Now you take some time, repeat it after me. Alif, ba, ta, tha. Next letter we have Jim. Jim. J, like in jam. It is Jim. Jim. Then we have a hard H. Ha. Ha. Like in heart. Ha. As in heart. Ha. The next one has no equivalent in English. It is Kha. Kha. My daughter's name is Khadija. Kha. Which uses the letter Ka. Khadija. Then we have the letter Dal. Dal as in does. Dal as in does. Our next letter is Tha. Not Tha as in TH sound, but more of a DH sound. Dah. Dah. As in something like thus, but more of a D sound. Dah. Then we have Ra. Ra. I've seen some enunciate this letter with a rolling of the tongue, very heavy. Rrr, rrr. But we don't want to roll that heavy. We just want to say Ra. There's a slight roll, but nothing major. You hear it often. We say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Very interesting letter. Very beautiful letter. All of them are very beautiful. The next letter is Zah. Zah. Like in zebra. Zah. Zah. As in zebra. Then we have the letter Sin, which is pronounced S, like in sink. S, like in sink. Then we have Sh. Sh. The letter Shin, which is like shoe. Letter Shin, which is like shoe. The next letter is going to be Sod. Sod, which sounds like sword. The letter So. Sword. So. 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 So now I'm going to repeat these letters for today, and then inshallah, be it the will of Allah. Inshallah is the will of Allah. If it is the will of Allah, if it pleases Allah, we say inshallah. So inshallah, we will go over the next half of the letters tomorrow. But today we have letter Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Kha, as in Khadija. No equivalent in English for this Arabic language, for this Arabic Huruuf or letter. Okay? Ha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Zah, Sin, Shin, Sad. Now I want you to repeat them. Learn them by heart. Know these letters in the qalib. This is lesson 1, part 1. I will post again tomorrow, lesson 2, part 2, and we will complete the letters. Then we will walk through the book, lesson 2. We will begin on lesson 2 with the Quranic vowel sounds, and you will learn the vowel sounds, and then we will go to where to place those vowel sounds, which will be lesson 3. Inshallah, if it pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by Ramadan this year, you will be able to read the Quran. This piece that I'm sharing with you now is not to speak the language as such. You will learn words. But this course is for reading. Reading Quran and reading other literature that was scribed in Arabic. You are going to find, beloved students and muridun, that some of the greatest literature ever written on esoteric truth was written in Arabic. You will find that the root of the Kemetic language, the sound, the syntax, the morphology is very similar, and you will be able to learn more of your Kemetic heritage by learning the Arabic language. We have to let go of the stigma of there are a lot of teachers today that say, "Oh, the Arabs enslaved the Africans," or "the Arabs did this, the Arabs did that." That has its place, and the historians that teach that teach us the truth. We learn from that, but it does not take away the power of the language. The Arab people are named after the Arabic language, or Arabi is how it's pronounced in Arabic. The Arabi uses the letter Ain. So if the Arabic people are named after the Arabic language, not the language, after the people. So we have to ask ourselves, from whence came such a tongue? So inshallah, study this video and write. Get your journals out. Write it down. Write each letter down. Write the sounds down. Write the words down that I mentioned to help you with the sounds. And you will grow at an alarming rate. Inshallah, I'll see you on Thursday night for our class on Pa'ut Naturuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.